We are here, we are here, we are here. On this amazing day. Okay, everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis, and we are marking up AMC stock. We are on the monthly time frame. Price action. Last candle market to the right-hand side is a bearish candle. Push down to the bottom. Second last candle, same as well. Price action, second last candle side by side. Price action is also within the second last candle, showing that the market's having a hard time to break, maybe identifying some type of pattern. So let's draw what we see. If we connect the resistance side of all the candles and we push down this area here, and we connect the wicks to that area of the resistance, we have that wedge pattern. So we're going to see if the markets get smaller with candles or within the candles within candles as the market goes down the time frame. So that means we'll eventually be waiting for a breakout and we can identify that we're in some type of wedge pattern. Price action, higher highs, overall market. Price action, lower slow, overall market. Midpoint in the middle. So in this area, let's look for a pattern in that area. So the closest pattern we see is at the bottom of support. We do have a double bottom in that area. So let's draw it out. We have a first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg. We do have a retest with dojis and the market pushed up once. Okay, we did not receive the retest of that midpoint when the break. Markets tagged that area multiple times. Pattern up here is identifying a single top. So we have that first leg coming up, second leg coming down, bearish candles. But we do have multiple candles up to that top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's a quadruple top, 2 retests. Okay, quadruple top, double retest, and the market pushed down, came to the midpoint, retested that midpoint area from the previous area of high, and then pushed down further. So what we're looking for here to see that markets do have the breakup near price action. So we're going to see that market's going to return back to that midpoint line or higher to work its way down further. So we're looking for breaking retest, or market to work its way sideways, or market to respect this area of support, break back up for the second leg, tag it again, the midpoint for the retest, and work its way up for the incline W. Headed down to the weekly time frame, so we can see price is within that wedge pattern that we created on the monthly time frame. Price is just bouncing up and down within until we fully get the breakout. Price action in that area of support, near that area of support, we are receiving a pattern, which is the first, second, third. Market's trying to push up for the fourth. We want to see a price action candle engulf the second last candle and close out. Price action candle look more like a push up to the top, so it could be similar to the bullish green candle here, which is price is tagging. So price broke, came back to retest, pushed down again, came back to retest. If we do not receive this break, markets can push down, so market be coming from a first leg, second leg, third leg, market push down for that fourth, which would create that double top, and market comes down. Currently, we are in that area of consolidation on second level lows. So we're going to see what's going to happen as we walk down the market. Headed down to the daily price action, bullish green candles identifying a retest as we've seen on the previous weekly time frame with this candle here. So market came back for a full retest and came back again for a full retest. And now we're looking for price action to close out to push that market up. Once again, on the daily time frame, price action is identifying a push up to the top. So we don't know if that market's going to follow up with extra green candles working its way for that incline, or is that the area of the resistance so we can receive a bearish red candle, some type of pattern here that can push that market down. Headed down to the 4-hour time frame. So we do have a bullish green candle, so price is working its way up. above the previous candle. Now prices on the 4-hour time frame is near the resistance. So we got to wait in this area to see what pattern is going to form. We do have price action bodies above the previous body, above the previous week. So there's a chance that that market can work its way up further. And we may just identify a break and retest of that market. If not, market's coming down from an overall pattern of this will be the break of the market. This will be the retest of the market. So we have that first leg, second leg, third leg overall, and that market could drop down if we identify a pattern that the market's going to push down bearish and come back down from that M pattern. Headed down to the 3. So price action on the 3-hour time frame is a retest of the second last candle at that midpoint. So we do have price action. So think about tagging the second last candle for the highest high. That's why we have our resistance line there. So we need to add another one. Lowest low, tagging the second level of that bottom level, that's second candle, and we have the midpoint. Okay, so what the market did was break, retest, and market just hanging out. So we're going to see what's going to happen. So price action identifying as a retest candle. We're going to see that market's going to push up further or not. Also, we can identify price actions within the second last candle of that range. So price is working its way sideways for consolidation, and we can identify a retest in the market, multiple retests in that market. We'll identify it clear with bearish candles as we walk down the time frame. Headed down to the 1, haven't received any bearish candles yet. Price action still identifying that midpoint retest as we've been walking down a whole full structure with multiple pushes to that top. Headed down to the 45-minute. Price second last candles are dojis. Price action is a small doji. Second last candle is a big doji. It's still doing the same thing. Third last candle spiked up to the high. Second last candle came up for another retest. Price action candle is the midpoint consolidation, waiting for the pattern to identify itself. If it's going to push up, close out, or push down and close out for a green candle or red. Headed down for the 30-minute time frame, we are receiving consolidation, also a retest. So market's working its way sideways. Price action and second last candles within each other. So market spiked up once, spiked up twice, spiked up 3 times, finally broke the market to another level, a high, and we did create a W pattern in here. And then price action, the retest, see if that area is going to get respected to push itself up. And if so, price is coming from a double bottom and a retest or triple bottom. Or we can just receive a bearish red candle that can close out below the second to last candle and third to last candle and push that market down. 15-minute time frame with a whole bunch of dojis, so it was identifying a break of the market. Market came back to retest. Market is working its way sideways. Still looking for the engulfment pattern to the upside or downside for that market to push that direction. On the 5-minute time frame, we're receiving multiple pushes down to that bottom open incline. Looks like a tight wedge pattern. So we do have that first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg. Retest, market pushed up once, retest. Now we're gonna see the market's gonna push up twice. And if so, market's coming from 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's overall quadruple bottom or a triple bottom and a retest. Price is coming from. Well, I'll probably say a single bottom and 3 retest in that market because this area is low. Headed down to 3-minute time frame. Price is respecting that trend line of support wedge pattern that we created, and we can see that market is identifying for that break and retest. So we can be forming that first, second, third. Still looking for the break price action at doji. You want something to break below the price, second, third to last candle, especially the wicks, will identify a nice pattern to push that market down. On the 1-minute time frame, price action is a huge doji right here. So we're looking for a green candle to push up further, close out above that green doji wick, push that market down or up, or close out below that market bearish, push that market down. And we can see prices